How's it going, guys? Dave here. Kia ora. Kiwi guy from New Zealand. I'm going to do a reaction video on Goose Pimples. I've pretty much watched all of their videos before. And as you can see, I've got the shirt, or the hoodie, Stay in the Dark. So I'll see what video I can watch, because I've seen pretty much all of them. So let's go into videos, find one that I haven't watched. I've seen the start of that. Oh, that might be alright if I play that from the beginning. We'll give that a shot, eh?
To you.
Looks like
We
I haven't
searched
actually watched it all, so that will be cool. Right, let's get started.
the internet far and wide to find the scariest videos.
If you haven't seen Goose Pimples before, I'll leave a link down in the description. You can purchase the merch. But yeah, okay, let's get started. Enough jibber-jabbing from me.
We searched the internet far and wide to find the scariest videos showing real people being touched, pulled, thrown and dragged by ghosts. The result? A scary compilation full of creepy videos, old and new, terrifying enough to leave you wondering what can happen to you in the dark. Are you brave enough to watch until the end? Let's get this spook fest started. It's throwing you. This mysterious video has very little information, but it's still nonetheless downright chilling. A group of kids can be seen playing near a pond when something pretty creepy happens to one of them. Keep your eyes peeled.
I have seen this. Okay, stop. Stop. If you haven't seen it, go and subscribe to their channel. Let's find another one. Videos. Where's another one? I've seen half of that. Don't know if I want to watch that one. Haven't seen this one. How long does that go for?
Sit tight and turn on all of your lights, because today's dose of scary videos will have you convinced you saw a shadow creeping in the corner. There is also some bonus bone-chilling content for all you little creepsters that stick around until the end.
Ooh, this
Are you
looks
ready
good.
for your Goose Pimples fix? Let's get this spook fest started.
Stay in the Dark.
Number 5.
Number
The
5.
Faceless Man. Quite a few people believe that spirits exist. Do you think that pure evil could be roaming the places we don't tend to look? Well, YouTuber Code might be the guy that convinces you that it is. He has been hunting down paranormal hotspots since May 2019, and the experiences he had while recording this video shook him to the core. He begins to tell us about the legend of the Faceless Man, an evil entity who once roamed the earth and was involved in the death of a bus full of school children.
Oh no.
He hung himself in the shelter found by Code, leaving the area feeling eerie and hollow. But what did Code actually find? Let's find out.
Nossa, tem uma jaqueta, galera. Uma jaqueta.
Pretty cool. Freaky diggy music. Especially if you've got headphones on.
A entidade sem face tá aqui? Opa.
Apparently, this rope is the one used by the Faceless Man. The atmosphere of the shelter is worsened by the shoddy state of it and the old, worn jacket left hanging on a railing. Could people have been sharing this shelter with a real demon and not lived to tell the tale?
What does the faceless
Further Code
man
explores the more
use the rope for? Hanging out his clothes?
he prompts responses,
Oh.
the more the horror unfurls. Knocking and banging echo louder and louder through the shack before we see the first sign of physical paranormal activity. Look closely at the peephole in the wall.
Eita. Vi alguma coisa olhando aqui. Caraca, véi! Não, tem gente aí, velho. Só pode.
Did he catch it? Something was shoved through the hole, almost like something was trying to hit the investigator. After that,
Pretty
Code
poor
goes to
throw.
explore the outside of the shack, attempting to make contact with whatever violent entity was trying to hit him. When he finds nothing, he tiptoes back around to the front of the building, only to immediately jump out of his skin.
It's a pretty cool torch. Nice and bright.
Olha lá, galera. Cara, que é isso?
Have I got the volume fully up? Yes, I do. Okay. Carry on.
Caraca, mano.
What could have pushed that door? There is clearly nobody around aside from the uploader, and he was not close enough to the door to push it himself. His left hand was holding the torch, and it didn't even jerk. His right hand was too far, and also holding a gun. So
Holding
how
a
could this
what?
be
Holding a
explained?
gun?
And also holding a gun. So how
He
could
was
this be
holding a-
explained?
What the hell are you taking
Let
a
us
gun
know what you
into
think down below. But that's not the end of this
search
nightmare
for
fuel.
ghosts?
As Code bravely strides back into the shack, he experiences yet more aggressively haunting movements.
Don't shoot it, man. Don't shoot it.
Aparece pra mim, representa aqui no K2 aqui. Ai, acorda, turma. Nossa. Ela se moveu, eu vi, galera.
Did you catch it? The freaking rope moved when we could clearly see his hand holding the EMF meter, and the torch on the other hand pointing at it. Could this be the spirit of the man who ended his own life, communicating with us? Or could it be sending Code a stern warning? More unexplainable events take place, building up to the grand finale. See if you can spot this tiny movement in the background.
Ah, por aquela corda ali, cê é louco.
Yep, there. No, maybe that was.
Oxi.
That bit of wood's moving.
Olha lá, mexendo lá, galera.
Was that no?
Did you spot it? The wooden beam was bouncing up and down on its
I
own.
did see it.
What could this spirit be trying to tell
Eyes
us?
of an eagle, I tell you.
Code
Eyes of an
will
eagle.
abort his mission, but when he gives into the temptation of looking back, he couldn't look away. This clip is not for the faint of heart. Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. You've been warned. I've been warned.
Caraca, mano.
WTF, bro?
Ó, eu
WTF.
tô indo embora, eu não quero que você me acompanhe, viu? Ah, meu Deus. Cadê o K2? Vou guardar. Tem cobra aqui, galera. Ó, não me acompanhe, viu? Ai, galera, olha lá ele lá.
Ooh.
Passou, turma.
That clip is drenched in evil. We saw there was nobody in the area, aside from the uploader, and the figure itself looks so distorted, so unhuman. Look again, carefully, and let us know what you think this could be.
I actually thought it was the shadow from the light, but then it moved. Holy shitballs! What the hell is that?
And when we thought it couldn't get any scarier, the faceless man shows one more sign of violence.
Ai, tá pegando madeira. Nossa. Ah, galera, depois disso aí eu tô vazando.
Could this video be evidence of demonic entities inhabiting the deep, dark parts of the world that we don't want to explore? Hit the comment section with your thoughts.
Far out. Imagine seeing that walk past.
Cursed curtains.
Or I guess if you're
Curtains
out
can
hunting
often
for
start with
ghosts,
a little discomfort.
if you're out hunting for the buggers, then if you finally see one like that, it's your own fault.
But aiding the ever-growing dread you feel that someone or something could be hiding behind them. Brick Whimsy on YouTube captured some footage that will have you double and triple checking behind yours. The cameraman seems to be taking us on a gentle night tour of an empty hospital, but as they carefully tread forward, something startles them into whipping around, only to discover that they might just not be alone. Now there was nobody around to pull that curtain, and there was nowhere a string could have been tied or pulled.
Not
So
with a
what
wall
does
like
this
that.
mean? The cameraman sprints away after checking behind the curtain. Can't say we blame him. Here's to hoping he got out of there before whatever pulled the curtain back decided to grab a hold of him too. Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to bump the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Bump the like button and subscribe. Yeah, I'll leave a link to
Number
Goose
3.
Pimples down in the description below, so you can watch all the rest of their videos. Pretty cool. Probably not best to watch them during the day because they won't have the same effect.
Haunted hovels.
Number
Do
3.
you ever feel like exploring an abandoned building with your mates? Well, this video
No.
might force that wanderlust right out of your head. Adventures Jasim the Dark Knight on YouTube dedicated his channel to exploring haunted buildings, so we don't have to.
If you
This
heard that,
video
that was my
may
dog.
as well be a rehash of paranormal activity,
Sorry.
because we cannot explain anything that happens here. The events start slightly spooky, but as the video continues, they get downright dangerous. Get ready to descend into this hellish spiral. Watch these whimsical little interactions between the supposed spirit and the uploader.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Bismillah. Bismillah
La ilaha
ar-Rahman
illallah.
ar-Rahim. I've heard this guy before. Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله.
These probably don't scare you too much, but what is truly terrifying about this is that the uploader does not seem to believe that this is any normal spirit, but a jinn. Islamic belief dictates that the jinn are halfway between spirit and demon. They are seen as violent, malevolent entities, capable of, and happy to hurt human beings. Watching the rest of these clips with that knowledge makes them even spookier.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
The hell?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤد حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله.
بسم الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
How could the bucket have flown upwards like that? And what pulled that sheet to the ground? The building is clearly abandoned, so things could be creaking and moving, but the events all seem so deliberate. However, as the uploader descends deeper into the darkness, the fear that this is something a little deeper than an old building grows ever larger.
بسم الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله. لا إله إلا الله. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
There seems to be nobody around capable of pushing the shelf over or spinning the ceiling fan. The entity seems to get angrier as more and more things go crashing to the floor. As the uploader gets slowly enclosed within the chaos, he realises that if he remained where he was, he might not get out at all.
Get out, man, get out. Do a runner. Before the bookshelf falls on you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله.
Okay, the door.
لا إله إلا الله.
You should have worn a mask. The hell's that glow? Maybe it's outside.
This is turning into a full earthquake. If the uploader were any closer, he would have been crushed. Perhaps that's what the supposed spook wants. The uploader flees after this, but one last sign of good riddance is shown from the building.
Holy.
Whatever is shoving those shelves certainly has some strength. Could this be a display of the dangerous side of the spiritual world? Or quick footing and fantastic camera work?
والله العظيم يا جماعة أنا ما قادر خلاص صدري. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Number 2.
Number
Revolting
2.
If you watched Annabelle and still had a craving for more haunted dolls,
Not the
this
dolls.
video might just quench your thirst. Over in Stoke-on-Trent, Ghost on YouTube are a team of paranormal investigators committed to capturing the unexplainable. They claim they own a museum that multiple spirits inhabit, leading to weird and wonderful events popping up around every corner. One of the spookiest residents of this museum is Mary the doll. She sits in a rocking chair and enjoys messing with everyone's head once in a while. 2 clips have been uploaded, showing some unseen force pushing the chair back and forth. The room is already freaky, but watch as Mary makes it even more unnerving. There are no signs of strings doing all of the work, and nobody around to get the movement going. So what could this be? Another video of Mary rocking in her chair was posted, but this time when people were stood directly in front of her. The people in the video didn't seem to notice this doll's antics. We suppose ignorance is bliss?
How could you not notice that? It's right in front of you,
Before
lady.
the next clip, we want to give a massive shout out to our channel members. We invest all of your contributions in freelancers and tools to bring you better videos every single week. So, on behalf of everybody watching this, a huge thank you to our hardcore fans. Number 1.
Number 1.
Have you ever heard suspect creaks, groans and bangs in the dead of night?
Creaks and
Have you
bangs,
brushed
yes.
them off as standard things that just go bump? Or like
Or the
guys
dog.
over at Llama Paranormal on YouTube?
Which is right next
Could
to me
those
right now.
noises be something a little more deliberate? They claim they live in a house over 100 years old that is packed to the brim with spirits. So they began documenting their experience when it all became a little too much to handle. The videos start with common, unexplainable events. Things falling, sliding, crashing and banging.
Banging.
No sign of any culprit around to cause the chaos. The faces behind the channel say that for months they have been hearing strange scratching noises and footsteps, leading them to believe that they had intruders most nights. After the activity took a turn for the worse, they decided to record everything they could. Watch closely as more and more things appear to spring into action.
Hello?
Oh, that's moving.
No, it's not.
What's moving?
You don't think it's because it's...
No, it's not windy tonight. It's always shut all the windows. And I've just blocked the fire off so like, don't come down the kitchen.
Yeah, but it's not straight, is it?
I know. Just recording because I never seem to get anything.
No.
Now that thing moved on the shelf.
What?
The games and DVDs just moved on the shelf.
Whatever.
Did he not see it? Oh my god. You could even hear it. There you go.
What the fuck? Ah, Marie.
Marie.
Oh my god. Come on, let's go upstairs. Oh my fucking god, man.
Did you catch it?
Yep.
Either the shelves on that unit are far too wonky, or something is deliberately shoving items to the floor. But then, something even worse happens. As the uploaders creep into the kitchen, unbeknownst to them, something was awaiting their approach.
Oh mate, what's going on? Whoa.
That moved as though someone was pulling it out, offering a seat. After this horrifying experience,
Would you like a cup
they
of tea?
decided they had to do something about the ghastly ghouls. Sage smudging kit in hand, the uploaders attempt to cleanse their house. But something, or someone, clearly isn't very happy about that. It could be a complete coincidence, but it seems odd that the paranormal activity ramped up when action was taken against it. After this, the uploaders say that the events got even worse, and boy were they telling the truth. Watch the chaos quickly ricochet through the whole room. The truck seems to be on a planned collision course with the other toy. And how did the chair move like that again? This couldn't be the work of strings or motors, and the patterns in the movements seem extremely common. The uploaders must have figured this out as well, as they took one final step by using a spirit box to finally make contact.
No, not a...
This didn't go all too well,
Spirit box is okay.
leaving a lot of questions unanswered.
Just not the Ouija boards.
Off camera, a chair is knocked over once again, signifying the end of the session, leaving the uploaders dazed and confused as to what could be plaguing their lives. Do you like it when we bring you bonus videos? Can't wait for more goose pimpling content? Well, here's 2 extra paranormal punches in the face on the house. Your first bonus video. You spend your whole life wanting to get out of the office, but seems like the supposed spirits over in this establishment can't get enough of it. Uploader Jesus C captured footage of something so subtle that you might just miss it, but look closely and notice how the chair moves. Did you catch it? It's moving gently. Not like someone is spinning it, but like someone is sitting in it. Could this be the result of a gentle breeze? Or a spirit trying to complete a spreadsheet? Who knows? Your second bonus video.
Ooh, second bonus.
Now you can't even get away from paranormal activity in the local pub. The Red Lion pub in Southampton managed to record some eye-widening footage.
I would be highly pissed off if that happened to me. Who's going to pay for
Now
that?
the
The
pint
ghost?
glass looked sturdy, and glass can only explode like that at a certain PSI. Sturdy glass can withstand shock, so the pressure in the air must have drastically changed out of nowhere. Faulty design, or a spirit who really doesn't like Stella Artois? Let us know what you think of this spontaneous exploding glass down below in the comments. Hey, YouTube thinks this video is perfect for you to watch next. Let's see if they're right. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, and turn on all channel notifications to avoid missing our weekly Spookfest.
So yeah, that was Goose Pimples, and just trying to work out what I've actually done here. But yeah, go into their channel, subscribe to their channel, watch their videos, get the merch. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you heard some funny noises, it's just because my bloomin' dog is running around chewing her chew toy and trying to get me to play with her. So she's right next to me. So thanks very much for watching, and catch you on the next one. Just got to work out how to stop this now.